aren't we in? Or maybe I'm scared to state my opinion on it. Thanks, daily reminder. Guten Abend. Nicholas Mickelson art is amazing. Oh, I don't know that I know that person, but I'll look it up. I know another Mickelson who's a woman. So yeah, I think that I've been trying to reevaluate my goals recently. Because I've always been pretty ambitious and like had like very clear-cut things that I was working towards. And I think I've kind of like reached a lot of my goals, which is amazing. So now I'm trying to figure out, I mean, I have some, like I'd love to own my own home. I'd love to buy a car. This is like, small goals that I have right now, is owning a car and getting a computer. Like those are two things that are pretty high on my goal, like small goals list. But like last year I sold my biggest piece of artwork, and I sold the most amount of artwork that I've ever sold before. So that was a pretty awesome goal. And there's some things that I really wanted to do, but the more that I did it, the more I realized that I don't think I want to do it. Like, I think I used to always want to be famous, but it's just too hard to keep up with so many people, like, and I'm not famous. So I think it would just, like, I would just feel a lot of guilt that like people felt neglected or by me. What's your goal for a real job to afford those? Well, first of all, I think live streaming is a real job. I think that people just don't realize like we are in the future. Like maybe before it wasn't a real job, but I mean, I spend more energy doing this and remembering hundreds and hundreds of people than, other jobs that I've had. But I also have a real job because I'm an artist, and I have artwork hanging in all across the world. I mean, right now I have over 100 of my paintings in all the banks of America across the globe, and got paid very well for it. So if that's not a real job, I don't know what a real job is. Aw, thanks, Blake. I appreciate you, honey. Has anyone told me that I look like Jim Carrey? No, but I would take that as a compliment. I think I really like physical humor, like physical comedy, but I think that was something that was my strong point when I was doing like improv and acting. But I think it makes me nervous to do it because it's like I wish that I was more comfortable with looking ugly. Okay, Jim. I've gotten a lot of people that I look like today. This is crazy. This is an interesting list. I've gotten Anne Hathaway, Steve Buscemi, Jim Carrey, and Gollum. Which, if you add Michael Jackson to the list, then that would be most of the people that, as far as like the negative. Aw, Sticks, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I don't even really believe it's real. It's like it's interesting because I don't think I've even, wow, my hearing just got a lot better. What did I just do to make my hearing so, oh, maybe it's because there's like a voice chamber, or it's like wearing headphones. Oh man, I wish I could hear like this all the time. Anyway, yeah, well, like a big goal of mine, I mean, my goal was just to survive when I had cancer. And then while I had cancer, my dream was to move to the country and have my own studio. And then I was able to do that because I saved up money and worked really hard. And then I've had a big dream of being able to make a living as an artist. And last year I did that. So now I just need to make some more dreams. I would like to be able to invest in artists more. And I believe the more we have, the more we can share. But I'm not probably a very smart business person. Sticks, thank you so much. It always means a lot to me when people compare me to Sunshine. That's how I feel like my sister and my mom are. I appreciate that a lot. Why do you need TikTok? Well, first of all, thank you. I am feeling very healthy. I'm feeling happier and healthier than I have in a long time. And I'm super grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I think Ballin just needs attention, probably. I don't know why you need attention, Ballin, but I'm sorry if you're having a hard time right now. Maybe you're lonely. But you can also get attention by being kind and positive. User 50. Hey, I see you in your Tom picture. I see you in your MySpace picture. I wish I still had my old MySpace. You're so sweet. TikTok needs Allie. You're so sweet. Aw, you're so sweet. Celestial Thoughts, thank you for following me. It's TikTok, Lonely Central. Yeah. Personally, for me, when the pandemic happened, I was working in New York City and living alone, and I found a lump in my breast, and it took them 9 months to figure out what was going on, and like a ton of surgeries and stuff. And then I was diagnosed with like this really weird cancer that nobody else has ever I've never met anyone else with it. But it falls under a category of, it's called triple negative cancer, which is just harder to treat. And so during that time, because it was COVID, everything was shut down, like even the hospitals. So I had to do that whole process by myself in my apartment. I mean, I went to the hospital, but I was alone through it. Like I didn't have my family around. And I went through 16 chemos, like a bunch of, like 33 radiations. I mean, just like a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I don't think, I stayed really positive, and I shared my life with, that's something I'm really proud of. I think that I've shared a lot of my life with the world, and I've created communities in lots of different places, and I think that's important. Aw, J-Chad, you're so sweet. Yes. Aw. Of course, Allie has to have the special. They told me that the hospital would never forget my name. I was like, okay, I like that. Right now, my cousin's going through something really hard, a medical thing, and her thing is really weird and rare. And I was like, well, maybe it just runs in the family. We love J-Jad. Aw, Sticks. What's up, Carson? Carson, it's really good to see you. Carson, I haven't figured out what to do about that situation yet. I kind of just avoided it for a while, and then I stopped streaming. But then well, I can talk about it off live. But, Carson, thank you so much for sending your heart me. You know what, Sticks? I think that's something that was happening to me. I think I just got really negative because I was watching the news all the time, and like every time I opened TikTok, it was like breaking news, like terrible things are happening, you know? And I stopped like feeling hope. I just was just like, what's the point? Like this world is just like going to hell. And I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. And so then I was just like, Allie, you got to make some changes. Let's get back to seeing the beauty in things. Let's get back to hope. Let's get back to joy. So I definitely go through it too, you know, like I'm certainly imperfect. Hey, Ballin, I think that you are creating a negative atmosphere in here, and I've given you a lot of chances to have like a legit conversation, and most of the time people take me up on those chances and they open up a little bit, and it doesn't seem like that's something that you're interested in doing, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and have my mods mute you. Unless you want to apologize. If you apologize, mods will give them a chance to apologize unless you already sent them away. But if you don't, then I don't think that this is the right community for you. I think you're looking for a different type of community. Sticks says you give us hope. Oh my gosh, Sticks! Good, we need hope. I know hope can be hard. I know hope can, but you know what? I read a study the other day that they had these mice and they like trained the mice to have hope. And the ones who had hope, even though it was the same scenario, I'm telling the story terribly, but even though it was the same scenario, the mice that had hope lived longer. So I was like, well, that's good enough reason. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I don't know who this person is. They're just trolling. I don't think they're worth like, why would you feel sorry for me? Hi, Slurple Brain. Hey, where am I from? Great question. I live in New York. I live in upstate New York. I lived in New York City for a long, long time. And then I moved here recently, but I was born and raised in the Midwest of the United States. Thank you, Brad Hill. Amen, says Wolfie Wolfman. That's right. Amen to what, I don't know what you're saying amen to, but. Oh, I sound like I'm from the UK, do I? Blake, do you like it when I try to do this? Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Thank you so much for your heart me. Feels good sitting a heart me, isn't it? Did I use that right? Scotty doesn't know. I'm trying to use in it. Scotty doesn't know sent a heart me in it. Framish, thanks for the follow. Totally aware, but completely unbothered. type vibe. Love it. Aw, Derek, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah. You know, I've been through a lot. It takes a lot to get under my skin. It takes a lot to break me, really. But it happens. It happens. A jar of hope. Ooh, that's actually a good idea for an art exhibit. Oh, somebody just sent a bunch of team member stuff and I didn't say thank you. Who was that? Alan, thank you so much, Alan, for sending in the team stuff. Dennis, I have never seen that gift. Love Your Pet Day. I wonder if that is it today or is that just like a leftover gift from when it was Love Your Pet Day? That's a funny day. I keep a jar of hope on the mantle of my heart. Oh my gosh, that's a poem. I keep a jar of hope on the mantle of my heart. And I don't know about this beginning, but I know it's time to start. There's gonna be days when... That's bad. Hold on, let me drink water. I keep a jar of hope on the mantle of my heart. And I know it's a tough beginning, but we've always got to start. And if you don't think you can hang with me, then I suggest you go. There's nothing like loving someone who won't show their love back to you, their love back to you. I promise to show my love back to you. That wasn't terrible. I've had worse. Wolfie Wolfman, you brought out the poetry. In it is used at the end of a statement like there's such a wicked band in it. Okay. Like, I've always thought of in it as like, do you agree, right? Aw, thanks, Vittorio. I'm trying to sing more because I started realizing I was losing my, Hi, Fishy Fish. And our love will begin to grow. I like it, Frogger. Can I ask you an interesting question? Like the wind. Be like the wind. You can ask an interesting question. I can't promise I'll answer it because I don't know what it is, but... Y'all have freaking rocked out on the hearts today. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen and liking all of so much. We got a lot of brand new subs today. We got so many hearts today. We did no battles today. We didn't share the screen with anyone, but maybe I'll come back on tonight and we'll do that tonight. That would be fun. But mostly I just want to thank you for spending time with me and us in the Love Club. Oh, Butter, maybe. Hi, Blackstone. Blackstone, you are like pretty high up in the heart me's. Do the floss. I am not very good at doing the floss, but I've been thinking lately that I probably need to learn some like more dance moves. That'd be fun to take like a dance class. Maybe like a one-on-one. What's up, West Virginia? Oh my gosh, I've got a really beautiful picture. Oh, it's not on here. Take me home, country road, to the place. Do you get sick of that song? Blue Ridge Mountains are really pretty. I sent somebody a picture of the Blue Ridge Mountains today. It was such a gorgeous photo. I've been like collecting some natural photos because I want to to kind of just use that as art inspo. And this picture was just so pretty. Like the Wind, I didn't see a question. I looked. Do I know who sings it? What, Take Me Home, Country Road? John Denver. Right? It's John Denver, right? Bye, Dennis. Really, Bruce? Bruce, maybe that just means I'm old. Thanks for asking, Bruce. I feel like that song and Sweet Caroline and Pony by Genuine. Those three songs, I feel like no matter what crowd you're in, I don't know. Maybe this is just true but I don't know. I used to like bartend at a wine bar, and we'd stay open until like 4 a.m, and we always listened to rock and roll and just music. And those three songs, everybody will join in singing. So that's a theory for me. It's just like, if you play one of those songs, it's gonna get people to start singing along. But maybe that's true for like, maybe that would only be true for white Americans. I don't know. I don't think so. Or maybe just Americans. Prince Jatharius. Prince Jatharius says, I'm over here playing video games, listening to your stream, and just wanted to say you're refreshing. Prince, I appreciate that so much. First of all, love that you're playing video games. I don't really play video games. I don't have like a console to play video games, but it can be it can be a healthy thing to do. Like it helps with dementia. It helps seniors. It helps with PTSD a lot. And I like to watch gamers on here. Sometimes I have a couple of gamers that I'll just like hang out and watch, and I'll watch them while I'm like doing the dishes and stuff. So it's cool that you're doing that. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Is there something in particular that you find refreshing? So I keep doing it. Or something that I don't do? I love it when people who like don't. I love it when people that maybe like come to the stream and don't talk a lot will say something. To me, that always means a lot to me. Hi, Big Bad Todd. I love your smile, and you're always full of life. Aw, thank you so much, Big Bad Todd. I'm so lucky. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so freaking lucky to have such an amazing like support system. I hope you guys know how good you make me feel. Like really, I brag about you to a lot of people. Also, we just don't have haters. I mean, other than like the random troll. But I think sometimes because I don't have haters, or like I don't have like no, I mean, I'm sure there's people who don't like me. I can be kind of annoying sometimes. I just mean like I talk a lot. And sing horrible songs sometimes. Or they could not like me for other reasons. But anyway, I just mean I don't have like a lot of like vocal haters. Like I'm really lucky in that, I don't get like mean comments and stuff. So sometimes I wonder if that keeps me from like speaking on more opinionated things, or if it's more about just like kind of choosing to focus on like things that kind of unite us more. What's up, Nola? How you doing, Tim Michael? Well, Big Bad Todd, I also see that you send in your heart a lot. So thank you so much for sending your heart in. And you never have to talk. I'm sure you've probably tapped at some point, so thank you for tapping. And honestly, just thanks for being here. Thanks for, there's so many, time is our most valuable asset. And I feel really honored that you all chose to spend your time with me. You like my accent, my fake accent, Blake? Aw, Plinko. Scarecrow, I like that joke. That was actually a really cute joke. That is so cute. I've never heard that one. It's silly. It'd be a good joke to tell. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Well, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I just bought a horse. What's the name of the horse? Oh, we named him Mayo. No, I do love the horse. But sometimes Mayo neighs and it can be loud. Like just drop it in conversation like that. It's mutual. We love you too. Aw. Prince, thank you so much for, Prince, I appreciate, you make us feel good too. Thank you, Wolfie Wolfman. Thank you so much. Oh, Big Kev. Guys, drop the Elevate app if you subscribe for Big Kev. I didn't see you. Sorry, Big Kev, if I missed your heart me. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And congratulations on the level up. And there was one thing I wanted to just say. Ah, Plinko! Thank you so much for sending your heart me in. What? That's interesting, Plinko. You've been here for so long. What made you send a heart me now rather than earlier? I'm always curious about that. It doesn't matter. I don't say that from you could not send a heart and it would be fine. I mean, I want all the hearts, of course. But I always get curious when people who, I just always am curious about that. There was something I wanted to address. What was it? Oh, Prince. Prince says, I just like your general positivity and prioritization of uplifting subject matters. Prince, I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving those details. And sometimes you guys don't see me because I'm not positive, because I'm in a depression or having an anxiety attack or something. I mean, I've been trying to come on because you'll make me feel better sometimes during those times. But I think streaming is cool for mental health because for example, I don't have, since moving out of the city, I don't really have a huge, or even when I was going through cancer, I didn't have a huge in person community. And you guys lift me up so much. You give me all these amazing compliments. You tap the screen, you just come hang out with me. You send me awesome, cool gifts. And I don't know, I think streaming can be really beneficial, to feel like you have a community, to feel uplifted, to learn something new. But it's a fine balance, because also sometimes if I do it too much, if I just am too involved in social media, I kind of stop doing the other things that are positive. So now I'm just kind of learning to balance it more, and it's working. It's going really, really well. But I missed you all a lot when I took a little pause. Maybe I'll stream tonight. I kind of miss the night streams because there's a lot of people at night that I don't get to see. Like a lot of my friends, my streamer friends. Oh, interesting, Plinko. Oh, it let you send it twice. That's cool. Well, it's funny because I thought that you sent it already. Because in my head I was like, didn't I already say this? But then I was like, no, maybe it was a gift. Or maybe it was a comment or something. So that's interesting. Am I live anywhere else? A few places. We're kind of experimenting with some different platforms right now, but I haven't really given a lot. But I do have some other fun places. There's a oh, who is that? I don't know why I don't just put, I should just put it on this, the big way. Corey Johnson, Corey, you have become the 265th member of this team. Thank you so much for sending your heart me in. I would definitely recommend following me on my Instagram. I post a lot of like stories usually. I haven't posted too many today, but I usually post like behind the scenes stuff, a lot more things in my stories on Instagram. And there's a link there with a bunch of information about me. If you don't find what you're looking for, you can always send me a star emoji in my DMs and I will try to get back to you. What in the frick? Martin Moore is on the ground floor. Excuse me, we've got Martin Moore here. Where the frick have you been? Also, you changed your name. Do you have a new account? You better come say hi to me. Can you even believe it, guys? We've been doing Martin Moore since what, like 2021? Good to see you, honey. Oh, Sasha, it's okay that you don't know English. I'm sorry, I don't know. What language do you speak? Okay, guys, I'm kind of fading. Hi, Chris. I'm having a great day. How are you? And oh my gosh, it's 5:15. Holy frickload. Guys, I gotta go feed Happy. He's probably like, where the frick is my mom? Where the frick is my dinner? Well, probably he doesn't say that. Oh, that's okay, Gloom. Did my moderator understand? Yes, JJ. Yes. All right, Love Club. I just want to say thank you. This was such a fun stream. I really loved it. JJ, thank you so much. Guys, thank you all so much. Everybody, Taptastics, thank you for tapping. Love Club, thank you for sending in your hearts. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the current subscribers that already were subscribed. I just want to remind you to be friendly towards yourself, be friendly towards others, give yourself a little hug if you need it. And I can't wait to see you next time. We'll have a great time. And thank you for sharing space and time with me. And we'll see you soon. I care about you, Love Club. Oh, and if you haven't watched my new video, it would mean so much to me if you would watch it all the way through. And if you're so inclined, you could leave a comment or save it or share it. That helps me out a lot too. Okay, you all, I appreciate you. Super fun times. I don't know if I'll be live tonight. We'll see how I feel. If not, I'll be live tomorrow. Okay, bye all. Thank you. Oh, and a special thank you to my mods. Woo woo! I'm gonna want to do that now if I see you. Blake ran this whole thing by himself. Oh, Maya was in here. I don't know if Jeremiah's still in here, but oh, thank you so much, Wolfie. Thank you. I love that one. Thank you, Wolfie. Also, thank you. I saw Elsie come in, so I don't know if you shared it to her. But I don't like to call her out because I know sometimes she doesn't like that. I don't know. But let her know if you guys are still friends. Thank you for coming to visit. Thank her. Maybe I'll just send her a message. But I just wanted to say thanks for coming and hanging out. Like, it's so nice to see you. And just, it's always like, this is such a weird, crazy, TikTok live is like a whole another world. And, people that aren't in the world, like, don't understand the world. So sometimes when there's folks who have been around a minute and like understand what it's like or the ranks or whatever it is, it's nice. I feel honored. Or like other creators, I always just appreciate that.